this SAFEWRAP concept? When was that born and how?
So last year, University of Irvine, California Health, the hospital at UC Irvine, reached out and said, hey, we struggle to deal with psychiatric patients. We struggle to hold them in a way that's not injurious. Normally it's a dog pile. Everyone's ripping on limbs on the stretcher, and we have joints that are exploding. We have staff members that are headbutting each other and cracking orbitals. It's the most dangerous encounter in healthcare is patient restraint in psychiatric episodes. And that includes dementia patients under the influence, many other options as well. And they said, we need help. Please apply jujitsu to this struggle that we have. I almost gave up because they said you can't use a joint lock, you can't use a chokehold, you can't do any wrist twist, any pain compliance, none. And no diaphragmatic compression. And I said, you guys are tripping.
Very challenging.
It doesn't exist. And if it does, it's not jujitsu because we twist and break and choke everything.
Right.
So instead of giving up, I was like, wait, let me just try this. I went to the drawing board, went to a couch, literally an elevated surface, got my friend Eddie and Cole, and I said, Eddie, lay down. Let me lock your legs like this. Let me lock your arms like that. I said, roll as hard as you can. Try to get out. He's like, Henry, I can't. I'm trying, but I can't move. I'm like, hold on, let's try it on the ground. We messed with it a little more. Dude, I think we're onto something here with legs and arms and this. And then I sent it to one of my cop friends. I'm like, yo, I think I invented something that could be pretty strong implications for law enforcement as well as healthcare. And he said, can you handcuff from there? Side restraint, not on his prone, on his side. Can you handcuff from lateral? I said, I don't know, I'll be right back. Jumped off, went over, invented the first ever lateral handcuffing procedure. We recorded it, I shot it back. He says, Henry, this is gonna change law enforcement. And he's only speaking from his own self because he was a cop. And I said, from your lips to God's ears, here we go. We show it, we film it, we patent the system, and we start rolling it out June of last year, summer last year. And
it's fairly new.
It has 1 year. It's taken off like nothing I've ever seen in my whole life, jiu-jitsu related. And anything I've ever invented or been part of, nothing has caught hold as fast as this. Because once you see it, you can never unsee it. And once you feel it, once you've been safe wrapped, you go, holy cow, this is better control, stronger control, has medical advantages from a medical monitoring perspective, has public relations advantage because it looks innocuous, and has legal advantages because you don't necessarily put the officer in the hot water of having to defend themselves during litigation because they laid on someone in a dog pile and they didn't find out when the guy turned blue, it was too late. In this case, we can monitor medically, and if there's a medical emergency because they're on their side, we can immediately render aid. And for all those reasons, officers who learn it, they're gravitating towards it like we've never seen anything.